What if trading doesn't work out for me? What if all of these things now that I'm doing, all these struggles and all this stress that I'm going through now, what if it's just a total waste of time, like a total waste of time and money because I funded my real account and so far I've seen nothing except losses. There is something that happened yesterday, guys, and I cried so much. Like throughout the whole day yesterday, I wasn't myself. I cried like straight 1 hour in the morning. Here's what happened. So my sister, who is a nun, if you're a Catholic, you'd understand what a nun is. They're like reverend sisters, but they live, in a separate place and they hustle for their own food and pray. In fact, their work is practically prayer. So this my sister, usually she's abroad. She just came back like 2 years ago to see us. So when she came back, she's been traveling around from sibling to sibling. She's been to my house, my sister's house, my brother's house in Onitsha, my brother's house in Lagos. She's just been traveling around. So now that it's time for her to go back, she has started preparing her visa and everything to go back to where she belonged, to her congregation. So she called me. She wanted to renew her international passport. So she called me and asked me for money to renew the passport. She asked me for 150,000 naira. And I couldn't afford it. This is actually very, very sad. I couldn't afford 150,000 naira. So I told her I don't have the money, but I could hustle around and come up with 100,000 naira. So how about you just call my other siblings and ask them for the money because I'm the last. I'm the last in the family of 10. I'm the last child. So she said, okay, maybe she should just ask around that I should just find a way to get the 100K for her. I said, okay, no problem. So I started saving up. Meanwhile, my husband is a business person. I can only save from what he can give me. Now, I help him run the business. I help my husband run the business, but I do not take his money for my family. I don't like it. If I do that, I tend to go to confessions for it. I don't like it. So, but I take the money to solve any of my personal problems or my personal needs. So anything that I need, I can take the money from my husband's business and do whatever I want with it, as long as it's my personal problem. But I don't take my husband's money to solve my family problem unless I ask him. And then he'll be the one sending them the money. But I do not like that either. So I told my sister, okay, I would come up with that 100K. I started saving up. And then when I had up to 60K, she called me again that this is up to 2 months now. Have you not come up with the money and everything? So I told, okay, this is what I have now. I have 60,000 naira now. Let me send it to you and then give you more time to come up with the remaining 40K so that I can send you the money and rest for you. She just got angry that if I don't want to give her the money, that I should just forget about it. Why did I not give her the money? And she wanted to ask my husband to give her the money. Now, yes, I told you my husband is a business person, but I do not want him solving my own family problem. I mean, he has his own family to take care of. They have their own family problem. And I only know that because I belong to the family now. So he cannot leave his own family problem to come and solve my own family problem. Usually when any problem comes up in the family, we'll just contribute money, find a way to solve it within ourselves. We don't ask outsiders money, in-laws or anything. We do not ask them for money. So when my sister ask my husband, I stopped her. I told her the money is not that much. It's much for me, but it's not that much. It's just 100K. Now, my husband is capable of doing it, but I cannot have you asking my family, my husband, to solve your own problem. Don't worry, I'll find a way to solve it. Just find a way to get the 50K and I'll get 100K. So while she was shouting and everything, that I stopped my husband from giving her money. I told her not to ask my husband for money, and then I wouldn't come up with the money either. That if I don't want to give it to her, that I should just forget about it. So she just angrily cut the phone on me. I said, okay, I just forgot about it. And then the remaining money I had, problem usually comes up. When you have a family, problem comes up from your sisters, from your brothers, nephews and nieces. Everybody, my older sister who lost her husband like years ago, she's always asking for money, and everybody in the family, and things are not okay in the family right now, which is why I'm trading in the first place. And I know you guys always say don't put pressure in anything you're doing, but I'm doing this with so much pressure because when you look at your family going through everything they are going through, nothing is working in the family. Everybody is in need of money. Every single person in my family is in need of money. And then you get one single idea, one single thing that you feel can help solve your family problem. And you're telling me not to do it with pressure. I have all the pressure on me. I mean, you're looking at your older brothers and your older sisters. Nothing is working for them. They are doing jobs and doing all those petty money and just getting money for food. When it comes to rent and other important things to do, they don't have the money for it. Guys, back to the story. So after my sister finished yelling at me, I just forgot about it. The 60K that I had, another problem came up. My sister, my older sister again, called me and told me that she needed to register her son to a school and that I should please help her with 30K. I gave her 30K. And then the remaining 30K, I can't remember how I managed to spend it, but I know that I didn't spend it on myself. I know that it ended up going back to the family. I can't remember who I sent it to, but since then I've been sending money to the family from my savings. In fact, the 60,000 naira I asked to give her was my very last card, my very last money, and I offered to give it to her, and she got angry on me and cut the phone. Now I wasn't angry about it. I didn't even feel anything. Only for her to call me yesterday. I think her visa is ready and everything is ready. So she said she couldn't carry the anger and travel to abroad like that, that she just wanted to, lay out everything so that she can travel with free mind and everything. So she called me and started saying that I'm the most heartless person she has ever seen, that she asked me for money and I couldn't give it to her. And then when she wanted to ask my husband, I stopped her from asking my husband that I claim to love our family, but I do not show a single love. Guys, this is really getting to me. This is really getting to me. So while she was saying this, I tried to explain everything to her. I tried to calm her down. I tried to let her understand that I didn't do this purposely. I do not have the money at the time. I do not have the money. You could have just given me small time. She said, okay, that I did not even call all those times to ask if she had gotten the money or not. So if the visa had come out, or if she had wanted to prepare her visa and everything, that she would now be waiting for me. She was just saying all sorts of things that was making me cry. And with all that heartbreak, with all that sorrow, with all that tears, I was trying to explain to her, but she didn't listen. She said my tears didn't mean anything to her, that I could cry all I want, that I'm the most heartless person. She was just saying things that I wanted to reply her, like I wanted to talk back. But number one, she's my older sister, like more than 10 years older than me. And number two, she belongs to God now. She's a nun. So I cannot just say some certain things to her. I mean, ordinarily, maybe if it was an ordinary person or any of other my siblings, I could have just talked back or anything, or even anybody, because I don't like to talk back. Especially in my family, they are all older than me. Like I said, I'm the last child. So I don't like to talk back. But being a person of God, like a person ordained by God, I withdrew everything, but I just had to cut the call. I cried so much, guys. I cried so much yesterday because of 100,000 naira. My sister thought that I'm the most heartless person she has ever seen. A nun, for that matter, that is supposed to. So I cut the call. Immediately, I cut the call from her. I called my older brother. For straight 1 minute, like almost 2 minutes, I couldn't say anything. I was just crying with pain, with tears, heartbreak, and everything. I couldn't say anything. My brother was just asking me, is your husband okay? What happened? Did anything happen? Was there an accident? What happened? I couldn't say anything for like straight 1 minute, and he just calmed me down. I told him, okay, nothing like that happened. He calmed me down and said, okay, what happened? I explained to him everything. Look at what my sister is saying. Look at what happened. Look at how it happened. She asked me for money and I couldn't give it to her. I told her, let me save up for it, but when I gave her the little I had, she just lashed out at me. So my brother, after calming me down, he in fact put the whole thing on me. Like, anyway, not like all on me. He said I was wrong for not calling her back to give her that money. I mean, how could somebody that cut the call on me, how could I call you back to give you back the money? You cut the call on me on my own money that I wanted to give you, that I wanted to help you with. Yes, you don't have a job as a nun. You are not working, you're not doing anything. You're actually relying on your siblings to give you money, anything that you want. But that doesn't give you the right to lash out at them when they refuse to give you that money. And not that I refused. I did not refuse. I just told her to give me more time. But this is something that my brother said that made sense. He said, once you make a promise, always do your best to fulfill it. Any promise, no matter how it is, no matter how small or how big that promise is, you made that promise, and when you were making that promise, you felt like you had whatever it takes to fulfill that promise. So if you do not fulfill that promise, it just looks somehow, and whoever you promised will end up feeling bad. So he said that I was supposed to call her back, that even if I don't have the money, I was supposed to call her back and find a way to make her understand that I don't have the money. So he actually asked me to call her back and apologize and everything, but I couldn't bring myself to call her. My brother said I should call her this morning and apologize. She actually sent me a WhatsApp message, and I didn't read it. I didn't listen to it, because if I had listened to it, and maybe she would have gone on to say all kinds of things again, and it might make me just reply her back, and I don't want to. Like I say, she belongs to God now. She's an ordained person, and I don't talk back at priests, sisters, nuns, or any person that belongs to God, pastors. I do not do that. So, but being my sister, I thought she was supposed to understand. I thought she was supposed to be by my side. I thought she was supposed to, look at my own perspective and listen to me. I don't have a job. I only help my husband do his business, and I can only get what he can give me. I don't steal his money, because it's not fair. It's not just fair that a man will be making money and I'll be the one to send it to my family. It's just not fair. I do not do that. Now, I don't know if that's what they are expecting me to do. Obviously, they are not expecting me to do that. They are always expecting me to help out in the family. My brother had actually advised me to go get a job. If I'm not getting anything from my husband's business, to go get a job. But the truth is that my husband needs help in that business, and he gives me the little that he can afford, like daily allowances, and it's from that daily allowance that I give my family. I don't, anything that comes from me, like all my savings, I don't use it for myself. I use it for my family. But my sister and everybody, let me be honest with you, everybody has been very appreciative. But looking back at what my sister did yesterday, it just got me thinking, will I ever make it in trading? Like, is all this a waste of time? Like, I've been doing it for like 5 months and nothing has been happening. And if I had the money, if I had that 150,000 naira when she asked me, all of this wouldn't have happened. I would have given it to her, and all those insults, all those drama couldn't have happened yesterday. But it happened because I don't have the money. And now she even needs more money to. You all said don't trade with pressure, but I have a lot of pressure, not intentionally. Like, nobody's asking me to do anything, even though like I still have expenses to make in my family. Anyways, guys, I just wish this whole thing will work. I hope I'm not wasting my time in trading. I hope that all this whole thing will work out in the end. I hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I hope that this story is a story that I will tell one day, that I will look at this video one day and just say it's all worth it. That's all I ask. It hasn't been easy, guys. It hasn't been easy, but I pray that it's all worth it in the end. Please like this video for me. Just help me out, please. Help me out in ways that you can. Help me out. Help me out in trading. Give me your tips. Just teach me what I need to know. I know that my psychology is a problem now. I don't wait for setups anymore. Like I said, I trade with so much pressure. Like, I want to make it immediately. I want to see that success immediately. And I've learned that. I have to wait. I've learned that this is just my learning phase. I've learned that you cannot just master Forex in 4 or 5 months. It takes 1 year, and I just hope that when that 1 year comes, that I would have enough, like I would have enough knowledge to be able to buy prop firm, because I know that prop firm is the only thing that will give me the money I want. I'll see you guys on my next video. Please, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Support me in the very ways you can. Peace.